Yeah, so what I found really interesting about this play was that even though the main character, Esther, cannot read or write, I would still consider her to be a very intelligent person just from life experience, which I feel like in today's era, that would not be the case. That if you can't read and write, I'm probably not going to depict you as someone who is intelligent I could learn a lot from. For number two, the two values that I saw the American dream being played out, and then also lies kind of catching up to you. First, the American dream, we kind of see Esther chasing this the entire time, um, looking for a great career, trying to get to that next step in that, and then also looking for the family because she's lonely. Um, it seems like they both could end up going well, except for well, that is when George writes her. Except for when she writes back, she doesn't really tell George that she can't read or write, and although she's not lying to him, she's not being truthful either. And that kind of catches up to her because when she does meet George and they get married, he's not exactly what he was thought to be either, and kind of ruins her life, ruining the American dream that she had, and she has to start over at the end. Um, One word that I did not know was basin, and this is crazy to me because I looked it up and she talks about how on page 37 you need a basin to bathe. And I looked it up, read the definition, still didn't make complete sense to me, so I looked at some pictures. And really, it's just a faucet that you would wash your hands with after going to the restroom. So it's crazy that they um, bathe using that when we just wash our hands. Kind of a change in the era. For number four, the diversity. I think that this play reinforced our understanding of the experience African Americans had in this era because she didn't receive the same education level as a white person would have. And however, I think that she resisted the stereotype because even though she had all these things going against her, she didn't give up and she still made something great of herself and kind of proved everyone wrong that, like I said in question number one, she is a very intelligent person, even though she was never formally taught how to read and write. As far as stereotypes today, I absolutely think that they exist. And what perpetrates it? I think that when you're continuously told something about yourself that you believe it, or when you're told something about yourself over and over again, you start to believe it, and then that's when stereotypes kind of take form. And to get rid of that, I think that you need people around you who you trust and can kind of lift you up when you're feeling down, because how you fully get rid of them would be to have someone of that nature rise completely as if just like President Obama did, and now like he eliminated a lot of stereotypes just because of everything that he did for this country. My two questions. First, Essler obviously wasn't happy before meeting George because she was lonely, but do you think had she never met him, it would have ended up much better for her in the end, or do you think she would have been longing for someone her whole time? And then secondly, do you think after going through everything she did that you would have had the strength to start over just as she is?